Hi, hello, and welcome to the Consularship brought to you by Vertex of Abundance. My name is Priestess Abossi. I'll be your oracle today. I was sent to deliberate some findings on Nervoso, the nasty, the Melancolia, Negrita, the evil witch. I don't enjoy talking about this anymore because honestly, I don't think about the enemy. It takes a whole lot for the enemy to even get my attention, and I don't really care. So why don't we start with some gorgeousisms, also known as Ablosi-isms. The ones who work with me directly know what's up. Mama has a lot of them little quotes. So the first one I heard this morning was only people at the bottom compete. People at the top collaborate. And, I woke up because this energy was trying to comfort me in my sleep. And see, I don't play that game. I literally reach across the universe and slap you upside the head and go back to bed, turn over and go back to bed. So, Regina Denari, okay, now I see what's going on. Okay. This is not going to be a pleasant reading, my dear. Oh, I don't want to do any more of this caca. I love happy, I'm not that person, meaning like you don't see me during peacetime. I actually only come around when there's an issue because I'm Saturnian, I'm Sakpatasi. But listen, I am Mami Wata. I do want to shower grace and protection and healing and purification and cleansing over the tribe, over the nation, over the group. I don't actually want to always have to deal with, caca. But my function in the tribe is that of a judge, unfortunately. So I'm going to say that and move on. Let's just accomplish this objective here so we can move forward and be about that. I'm unhappy. I don't necessarily want to be here because it's nasty energy that we need to talk about. So on a little less, let's segue somewhat out of this. So we did just do a daily tarot buffet for Scorpio. The transiting moon in Scorpio, look at the daily tarot buffet, told us that it was the beginning of the end for someone. And that the someone was il nemico, the adversary, the enemy. So honestly, we have a raider here, somebody that wants to seize upon us, but not seize, raid. Seize would be the swords, raid would be the wands. And listen, Mama knows what's up. Grand Tarot Master here, 23 plus, actually 25 years of practice. I will create space in the Mission School for y'all to learn that. The fourth module, which is command, I haven't crafted that because honestly, like I don't like to show all that I know. And it's not like a keep it back, hold it back. It's just like, what purpose do I have talking about military war strategy and teaching it through the tarot? I need some justification. That's kind of where I'm at. Now, spiritual warfare has been coming up a lot. And so that might be a prompt to prepare that content for transmission. And I'm going to say that and move on because it came to mind. What I'm getting right now, Nine of Wands, I usually say the four base cards, or I usually read the major arcana. I don't call out all the cards. That's not my style, sorry. We have Nine of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, the Star. La Stella is what I heard. Regina Denari is what I heard. Cavallo di Bastioni. Yes, I didn't hear Dieci. I heard Dinari, period. That was all it was called, Dinari. That happens a lot with the tens. I don't hear 10 of whatever. I just hear that suit. And we had Dinari. So what I'm getting, what I'm being told, what I'm sensing is that there is some sorceress out there that we already know, that we already came in contact with. This line here is the past, it's the third dimension. Built their life off of something that is our essence and our destiny. And that they engage with us energetically or physically so that they can keep this stronghold and it's lessening. So this is a little bit of a victim statement or a victim notification even. It's kind of like when you were abused or victimized, and I don't believe that being a victim is a choice. Excuse me a second. Set timer for 22 minutes. 20 minutes. Bitch, I said you 22 minutes. F you. Excuse me. Excuse me. uh, I'm agitated because listen, like I'm in my healing little space, so this is like dark clouds in the sky. So I just want to close the window, turn on the heater, and get back in bed, or make some hot chocolate and turn on the TV. I don't do a lot of Netflix unless I have a visitor. I'm more prone to Amazon Prime Video because I'm already paying for it. And the only thing I ever really pay for is CBS and Sundance because it's family. It's in the family, you know. So, and I'm a Star Trek person. I'm a Trekkie. I'm a Trekkie. Marvel Universe and Star Trek. Okay, you're just like, you know, what Hogwarts house are you? Uh, mm, mm, mm. I mean, temperament-wise, Slytherin. Um, you know, I always ask, you know, in Divergent, which one would you be? And I'll be honest, I have the personality of erudite, but I'm probably more, what is it, Agnation? The ones that wear that gray cloak. I believe in public service. And I don't know why this is coming through. It's relevant for somebody. So what I can tell already is that we are a helper. You know, the Hermit and the Star card does mean public service. And this does mean healing, honestly. It means that we're healed, we're whole, and spiritually we found our way. We're on our spirit karma life path destiny because we believe in a bigger, brighter, better future, and we're guided by faith, not by sight. Somebody built their life or their foundation or their legacy off of our energy, our essence. And that's the truth. We're going to keep shuffling here. They're receiving from our destiny. They're receiving from our name. They're receiving from our essence. They've enshrined their life according to something that they've taken from us or they stole a piece from us. Yeah. So this is a person who's rerouting our fortune, our favor, or they're trying to if they have it. But it says that their life is a stronghold of something that they took from us. And so here's the thing though, is like we've figured out ourselves. And so whatever they were doing is not going to work anymore. And this person was a friend or an associate or somebody that not that we were romantically involved with, but that we had some kind of union in partnership with. And this, they probably have great spiritual power, but they abuse it. They're breaking vows, or it's a devil that you know versus devil that you don't know. We probably were prompted to get rid of them or leave them behind or walk away from them, or and it was like a devil that you know versus the devil that you don't know. We kind of felt stuck, or it was the best we could do. It really would have been a great sacrifice to dismiss them. This is whoever this person is that's doing this. Now, it can be an energy, an entity, an ideology, but it would probably be our mother, um, somebody on our matrilineal side. It can be an auntie. You know, culturally, y'all know what I'm talking about. For those, you know, really in the Western world that really don't understand the diaspora or haven't gone through the diaspora. And listen, everybody in America is diasporan. I'm just going to tell you, unless you're a 300 generation Native American, everyone in America is the diaspora. I hate to say. Somebody built a stronghold, Seven of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, out of our essence, out of our destiny, out of our spiritual inheritance. Two of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. They did sorcery to switch places, swap destinies with us. And it's not actually going to take. It was always going to be a temporary thing. And, you know, God told me themselves, Papa Dio told me themselves. It's not a he or a she, it's a them. It's a everything. There's no delineation. God is all good. Trust me. God is all good. Our understanding of God from the Bible or here in the third dimension ain't nothing, ain't nothing. I was told by the divine that when the enemy steals a blessing from the chosen, what happens is that when that blessing touches the enemy's hands, it gets cursed. And a lot of times the enemy will be allowed to believe that their horse pucky is working because, you know, they conned us for 1 year, 5 years, 10 years. They let us look stupid, be stupid for a long amount of time. And so the enemy is going to feel like they won for a long amount of time so that they really do cement in their demise. It's kind of like giving them more rope. Does that make sense? The higher you get, the harder you fall. The higher up you are on the food chain, on the ladder, the harder, the further way to go when you fall. And it's true. Okay, so this person, confirmation. They built something up off what we stole, and this is what I was saying in the beginning. Only those at the bottom compete; those at the top collaborate. This energy, entity, ideology, whatever, the enemy wanted us to fight for what was already ours, what was given to us by birth. Star card, Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles. That was our birthright. Excuse me. I just got yelled at. So Page of Wands. So we just keep growing and expanding, and we're ready for bigger and better and better life. And so we were allowed to be kind of delayed or wrangled down or restricted or restrained in some way for a while because it was teaching us. The divine used our enemy to teach us and used us to test the enemy, and that they didn't pass. There's been a lot of things hidden latent because this person, place, thing, the enemy has been cloaking themselves in our energy, and they got caught. They got caught. It's already known. This line here already happened, or this energy here evolved into this energy here. So this they got caught. Eight of Swords in the Moon. They might not know yet, but they've been caught for a while. They crossed the line. Seven of Wands. They got caught. Eight of Swords. And see, I would rather see the Seven of Swords, which is the offense. Seven of Wands is meant they probably thought they weren't going to get caught. Four of Wands, Seven of Wands, Temperance card with the Ten of Pentacles. They probably thought they were never going to get caught. That's true. You know, I had planned to do some things today, and then I woke up having to do this thing. So we have the Tower card here with the Seven of Swords. So on our end, it means we were manipulated, but now we're discerning. And on the other end, this person was hiding attacks through some kind of wise counsel. They were a wise counsel to us. An advisor is what I'm hearing. But they were attacking us the whole time. And they had found the right mixture to do with Page of Wands, Temperance. The only other thing could be a Gemini rising or Venus in Sagittarius. Really, they found the perfect way to attack us, and it was prolonged. It was over a year. Remember, I said they were our wise counsel, Hermit with the Queen of Swords, confirmation. Somebody here may also be a Libra moon. They swapped places with us. They tried to swap destinies with us. And it was only until we got to a level where we could do something energetically. And see, that's the thing. I don't understand why this happens a lot, like with family. And this is a cultural thing. I don't want to talk about skin code, Caucasoid, Negroid, whatever. But it's cultural. So if you're from a family that understands witches or understands practitioners, curandera, bruja, palo condumble, fa, santaria, voodoo, you hear what I'm saying? Hoodoo, voodoo. This is the peoples that I'm talking to. We are love incarnate. We are the epitome of unconditional love. We literally, our purpose upon the earth is to be God's love spread to the world, okay? Somebody else is nasty. They're a sorceress, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords here. They swap places with this Two of Pentacles to steal our destiny. They might have also divvied it up, Seven of Swords, Two of Pentacles, to a couple of people that were collaborating with them. I don't see the collaboration here. Yeah, so that's just what I was gonna, that's what I was getting, what I was gonna say. You know, the goal should have been for them to teach us, guide us, help us, get in the game. They should have said, like, hey, here's the game of foot, here's the players of the game, here's the objective of the game, here's some strategies to win the game. Here's now you know what's up. You can make an informed decision. Instead, they withheld things from us that were owed to us through divine birthright so that they can steal it from us, which meant that there was jealousy. We do have the Five of Wands here. Yeah, see, they wanted us distracted. They thought we were stupid and naive, but really what we were innocent. Innocent is not naive. Innocent just means we believe in the goodness of other people and we were mistaken here. So this other person did something and they got caught. Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, Justice card. That literally means that they crossed the line and they got caught. They were really good. They had some kind of loophole. No, well, loophole. I have to say loophole, but I don't want to. But this is a person that deals in loopholes. Queen of Swords with the Temperance and the Moon. The Moon card is the loophole card. It would be better to have the Fool, but honestly, the Fool is present whenever the Eight of Swords is present. But it's not talking about the experience, that graduation in the universal experience. It's literally talking about the deity, which is the alligator. So somebody was swimming through our celestial waters, manifesting our spiritual inheritance, trying to swap places and swap destinies. And they were allowed to believe that that was working so that they would double, triple, compound their fate, which is a nasty karma, damnation. And literally, so we would learn. But this is the situation, though. It could have been a family member, aunt, grandma, stepmother, Queen of Swords, mother, Queen of Pentacles, auntie. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, mother, auntie, Queen of Pentacles, grandmother, stepmother, or older mother's older sister, Queen of Swords. It could also be a mother that is harsh. So I'm getting the energy of like, the mother that's jealous of her daughter, or a mentor at work who's jealous because this new recruit that they need to train or teach is bigger, brighter, better than them, but they're new, they're green. I don't understand that energy. How you been in the game so long and I just got on the scene and you jealous and you worried about me? Haven't you been here for a while? I say this all the time, and it's not. It's kind of, you know, I live in America right now. Okay, um, there's this thing that people lobbying for political favors say often, usually as politicians, they're stealing our jobs, and they're referring to South Americans that come into America and do really, 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 really menial labor jobs like cleaning toilets or construction or selling oranges on the sides of the roads or selling roses or whatever. And they say they're stealing our jobs, they're stealing our jobs. Okay, yeah, maybe they are, but here's the deal. If somebody who doesn't speak your language, who doesn't know your country, can cross the border and take your job, my question is not about this person, but my question is about your job. So it's the same thing here. If somebody new on the scene can come in and you've been in the game for a minute, for decades, and you're an OG, and this is a newbie, and you're worried, the onus is on you. So that's what this is. Somebody did something really nasty because they were jealous. They had the opportunity to guide us, to teach us, to do the right thing, and they were going to get a leg up through us anyway. They should have had goodness, humaneness, morality. They should have taught us purpose, destination. Instead, what they did was they rerouted our blessings and favor and took it for ourselves, for themselves. Okay. Yeah, so they were able to get to the heart of they really got into a very vulnerable place and abused it. Because they're materialistic. And the thing is now, and they would know what to do with our blessings better than we would, but the thing is that they weren't blessed. We were the ones blessed, which meant our heart was more pure than their hearts was. We have here pure blissful being. All they're really good at doing is cloaking themselves in other people's energy. They're shapeshifter. So they wanted to, their goal was to get back into heaven because they weren't getting blessings anymore. That's really what that's really what it is. That's what I'm being told. And see, they weren't willing to do the work to get out of that energy because they're karmic. They need to learn lessons. Okay, this is similar energy from the previous reading, which probably carries over into this one. Because once I published that reading, I started to get downloads. Okay, so they're a bully, but they're bullying us from behind the scenes. They're not doing it to our face. And they want to see us in anguish because it makes them feel justified. You know, some people have so much envy or hatred or dislike of you that they think it justifies them to block God's blessings for you. I don't understand that. They think their anger and their envy and their rage and their hatred is enough to block God's blessings, but it's not true. You see, this is what happened with them. They were supposed to be a help to us, and instead they left us harmed. They harmed us instead of helping us. They saw us as weak and fragile, and they wanted to impose some type of suffering, darkness. They felt they were merciless. They were supposed to give us a leg up, and that would have blessed them. And instead, they decided to persecute us because they thought we were unworthy. But they robbed us. And remember, I said third wheel. They robbed us. They rerouted our favors and blessings. They hid our energy so they can steal from us. Because this is a materialistic person. It's just that they're overly indulgent. So let me tell you what the justice is going to bring. Okay, so they're deluding themselves is what this is because there's going to be a turn of events pretty soon. And they took a really big risk. Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands. They took a really big risk doing that, and it's not going to work out well for them. It's going to end everything. So their stubbornness is going to end it all for them, unfortunately. And that's the overarching situation. So they know that by trying to curse us, they curse themselves. And that's what this is. So they're stressed out because they know the whole thing is falling down. I'm hearing that Kanye West song, and it all falls down. I don't remember any of the other lyrics. But I'm hearing that if my manager insults me again, I will be assaulting him after I fuck the manager up. Then I'm gonna shut the register up. Yeah, I'm hearing that. So they're a thief, a thief. They're a thief. They're a thief. They're a thief. Eh? They're a thief. So and what they did was they hid. They were a shapeshifter, shady. They're a thief. They're a thief. I'm hearing that. They're a thief. Yeah, and see, all they really do is buddy up to us to research us to see what they can exploit, and they feel victorious. And honestly, like we are the ones who were avowed to them. And see, it was always destined that if they were to help us, they would unlock their own blessings. But they went for a long time in their life without blessings because of karma. They're a thief. 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 Yeah. So the devil and the death card, that's where they're going. The underworld. They're not. Mm-mm. So they messed up. Oh, what is this? Stop it. Stop it. They messed up their blessings because we were the blessing to them. We were their gate, their ticket out of hell. And they decided to swap places with our destiny, to to target our spiritual inheritance, to impose some kind of suffering. So this is a tyrannical, dictatorial hoe. This is a power hungry, demonic force. Um, and they're trickster, but it's calculated. This is their scheme. Okay, they do this all the time. Planning, prediction, mind reading. So they look at people's destiny and fortune and see what they can steal because they're covetous. They're covetous. They have reservations on people's inheritance. Desire, worth, extravagance. Yeah. So they really should have done the right thing, which was telling us where they were with things. They should have helped us avoid danger and informed us what was going on so that we knew how to make proper decisions with whatever inheritance we were going to get spiritually. But through having to deal with us and seeing how blessed we were, it's like if you can't, it's like a lot of former athletes who were almost at Olympics and then they got injuries, they typically become coaches afterwards. It's like a lot of people who missed, I don't know if a lot of people, if that's the right statement, because I don't actually know this example. So let me retract, let me walk some of that back. Uh, it's like the wedding planner, like those who can't wed, plan. Those who can't marry, teach. Those who can't do, advise. So that was their position, unfortunately, and it was karmic. So here's the deal: when you want to fight the karma that you get on your life, the thing about it is you still get another life. You could have been reincarnated as the asshole hair on a donkey, or the bacteria living on the asshole hair of a donkey. You got in a human life. Yeah, your human life was a little janky. You had to go through some suffering. It wasn't a blissful, blessed, on and popping life, unfortunately. But here's the deal, darling: you still got life. So they should have said literally, okay, let me make the best of it. Stability, harmony, acceptance. Let me make the best of it. That's not what they did. And it all falls down. Yeah, they had envy and ego and pride. Yeah, so what they like to do, see they could have put this energy into healing their karma and destroying the generational curse. Instead, they became very adept at stealing. So this is them, this is us. So it made them happy and feel joy when they saw us cry. That brought happiness and joy for them. And that's the truth. Yeah, this is what they're all about. This is their modus operandi. They buddy up to people because they think, see, we were blessed. We were supposed to come into great fortune in this life. And look at this. That enraged them. They wanted to buddy up. This is what they do. They buddy up to people so they know what to extract from them, and then they ritualistically, systematically destroy the person. So whatever I unlocked with that Scorpio, we're going to begin to see. On the way to the 17th, the groundwork, the foundation will be laid for this illumination, enlightenment to come over the next 6 months. And this is the goal. This is the time that we're in the timeline. You know, I made a great sacrifice to do this reading this morning. I'm not going to tell you what I did, but I'm happy to do it. I could use a little feedback. Take a day or two. I'm telling you at the beginning of the cycle, so it might take a moment for it to hit physically. It's spiritual right now, as in the ethers. So when it hits you on earth, let me know. You can always send me an email, ma@abossi.org, ma@abossi.org, or oracle@vertexofabundance.org for those in the mystery school. Okay, so we were supposed to get blessed, but somebody was really dogged on stealing from us, but they were blind to the fact that we were their blessing. All they needed to do was be a real one. Instead, they were stressed out because they were called to be a real one when all they wanted to do was get out of the darkness they were living in. And that's all they can think about. Their whole entire life was obsessed with getting out of the darkness. So they got stuck on stupid and did the wrong thing. And the thing about that is it completely destroyed their ability to correct or remedy the situation. And then they thought, oh, spiritual prayers, let me heal the relationship with this person so that I can still get what I want. But that's just the thing. They don't understand that the thing running them is a demon. They're a pawn of the devil. But they let themselves, they chose to be, whether it was conscious or unconscious. I guess Duck is done talking. Oh, it's unfortunate. Hi, baby. Hi. It's early here. Chandi's wanting to do her morning routine. I'm slightly upset because in my sleep last night, the divine told me I was going to have to, the enemy was making moves. And it's jealousy. I don't understand how a person can have a whole loaf of bread and be jealous of our little slice. I don't understand how a person can have millions and millions and be jealous of our little dollar, our little $10 bill. Well, I don't get it. I don't get it. You have a whole bucket full of quarters and you're mad that we have one little penny. I don't get it. 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 I don't think I'll ever get it because I'll never understand the devil. Okay, so we just need to go directly to the Yeah, this person has great spiritual power, but it's evil. They're the black snake. So they worship Apophis, the black snake, the god of chaos. And that's true. They hide behind their little priesthood when really they want to destroy. So they're not real wise counsel. They're fake elder. They're fictional elder. They're fictional guide. They're fictional mentor. They're fake, false. Okay, we got to look up those lyrics because Kanye won't stop. And it all falls down. I don't know the lyrics. Yeah, see, they're gold digger, Ace of Pentacles. They wanted us to be our meal ticket, and the Seven of Swords won't go back. So somebody is trying to use our energy to manifest. They're trying to hide themselves in our energy because they know karma's coming for them, and it's not going to happen. What I want you to do, darling, is fasten the deck. So this deck here is the Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune. So anytime I shuffle, it'll always have the Chariot or the Wheel of Fortune on the top or the bottom. What I want you to do is get a deck that has the Moon and the Seven of Swords. And you want to keep shuffling until the Temperance card comes in, because then it'll tell you about who's trying to cloak themselves in the energy. Does that make sense? So let's just look, because the Seven of Swords is here. And then the Queen of Swords. So we're too discerning now. What helped them was our ignorance, our innocence. It's not the same anymore. It took a long time, Page of Knight of Pentacles. Sorry, I'm not caffeinated yet. It took a long time, Knight of Pentacles, to get to this awareness, what we got here. It's just because we were fighting for a long time, but it was very well hidden. It was masked. It was obscured. It was behind the scenes. But you want to get a deck and you want to calibrate the deck to the Seven of Swords and the Moon card, and then keep going through the deck until you see the Temperance card come out, so that we know about that'll tell you. Temperance card and the Moon card is the shapeshifter, someone cloaking themselves in our energy. Yeah. So the universe just keeps saying they're caught, they're caught, they're caught, they're caught, they're caught. This is going to be adjudicated. So we're at time for the video. We've exhausted our time on the video. When the comments come in, remind me, here's the language you want to use: adjudication of karma. I can hold a trial, or at least I can view the divine judgment. Okay, so if I don't hold the trial, I can at least deliberate the findings for the divine judgment that took place for this enemy, because they have God level power, which just means Melchizedek. They have the black snake. Moon plus the devil equals 33. They have that. That's another God. And you can just Wikipedia that 33 gods, and it'll come up. Yeah, this post caught. I don't know what else to say. Let's see what happens. Okay. Yep. So judgment is being rendered. It's about to be executed. Yeah, that's the truth. Because somebody is la falsita, the fake, phony, fictitious Seven of Swords, and the la luna, the moon, means hidden enemies, ulterior motives, etc., so on and so have you. What I didn't see is the Five of Swords, means it's out in the open. It came back: if my manager insults me again, I will be assaulting him after I fuck the manager up. Then I'm gonna shut the register up. Let's go back to the gap. Look at my text, it wasn't no stress. I stole one of my fault. Yeah, I stole, never got caught. Okay, I had to let that out. All right. Okay, so yeah, we're about to get our fortune back. Our fortune got stolen. Yeah, the protector of all royal lineages came. This is the strength card. I use this deck a lot. It's my personal deck. And I am a Sekhmet priestess, just so you know. Sakatasi, the kind of Saturn priestess that I am, is the keeper of temples and the keeper of mysteries. That's Sekhmet. okay? And just so you know, when you come to the temple and you join, if you're a mystery school student and you're on the left-hand path, which is really the goddess path, I don't do evil. I don't teach evil at all. So when I say left-hand path, it really just means the goddess path, meaning Venus, Moon, or Jupiter. It's always going to be Ma'at, Sekhmet, Hathor, or Isis. Okay. So I'm Sekhmet, just so you know, for my sisters out there. Okay, baby. All right. So I read this down, honey. I don't know what else to tell you, girl. F this hoe, by the way. Putana, right? Ronzo, pinche mierda. Yeah. Okay. So Jesus is going to come save us. I don't know what else to say, because I did see the judgment card, and this energy with the judgment card or the chariot, which means saving somebody. So it's been an honor and a pleasure to serve you. Thank you for allowing me the privilege to do so. I hope this was helpful, because I was confused half the time, and I was gonna go run 5K this morning, and I had to stay behind to do this, because I had to get it off my chest, off my heart. I couldn't carry it with me. I wasn't gonna go out there and I couldn't do it. All right, so I wanted to talk about what kind of person this is, but they didn't want to do that. And I don't know what to recap. What I'm getting is that the enemy's stronghold is dissipating. They've been caught. They're going to be captured. And they want the reverb to come to us. That's part of why they're hiding in our energy. And that's actually not going to happen. Ni guahapa. Yeah, I'm hearing that. Ni guahapa. Yeah, so our ancestors know what's up. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so we got just one more little thing, darling. I'm sorry, I'm ready to go. I want to go make breakfast and feed the kitty. It's Sunday, so I give her a little bit of meat. You can look up the name Chandi. It's the goddess. Because I'm a Kali devotee, so Chandika is Kali / Durga, but in the form of a little girl. And when you upset her, she turns into a ferocious goddess and drinks your blood. That's the name of my cat. Okay, so we got to talk to the ancestors right quick. Um, we got to talk to the ancestors right quick. The Lovers card is the ancestors, okay, and the Oversoul is the Temperance card. Okay, so I'm hearing a narrative. I'm just gonna say the narrative. A chosen one will make it very far in their life being underestimated, and that's the single best weapon that they have, because it's built into their DNA. Because their heart is so pure, their heart is so innocent, their heart is so loving, caring, and kind. Even their enemy, they're going to love on them, they're going to pray for them. Even if they need to flee from them, they're still going to walk away praying for their enemy. That's the real sign of a chosen one. A chosen one is not going to feel vindictive. They're not going to feel like they need to take justice into their own hands. They're simply going to flee from the enemy and go and pray for them. And see, that's the thing that's confusing the devil, the enemy. They want to justify their attack, but they're wanting us to get. But that's just the thing. Like, that's manipulation. If you, person B, if person A acts and person B responds, and person A is like, oh my gosh, look at what person B did, when all person B did was respond to what person A did, that's manipulation. Manipulation is when you're shaming me for my response to what you just did to me. And it's not your job. When I say you, your, them, it's the enemy, the cross watcher, if it's not the enemy. When I say me or we or our or us, it's us, the chosen, the collective watching. So that's just the thing. That's just the thing. That's just the thing. They are sitting there nitpicking, pedantic, myopic, with a freaking abacus counting score. See, that's the enemy. Somebody preoccupied with what everybody's getting, what everybody's doing, and go to the love always and forever. Why are you not sitting there in your heart chakra? Why are you sitting there in your mind casting judgment? I don't get it. I don't understand. So the ancestors are going to intervene Five of Swords because our little sweet spot, our little nookie cookie, it might not be, it might not be our goodies, our little holy grail, but it is something about our goodies in terms of like our spiritual inheritance, our abundance, our wealth. They're being attacked. Something's in danger. They put the Five of Swords in my hand just now. So they're saying intervention is upon us because we're supposed to have a blessed life. And we've been given so much love, but it's like a vapid, basilisk, vacant black hole. We can't, it's a void that we're trying to feed. It's a vacant, vapid, basilisk void that we're trying to feed. So if you feed it, it will eat you. The moon and the Infante de Bastione. It isn't a page here, it says princess. It's the Princess of Swords. I mean, Page of Wands, it's the Page of Wands. Infante de Bastione, it's the Page of Wands. Oh, jeez. Okay, so this is what the ancestors want to tell us. This other person is forbidden. They're going to be cast out and put in damnation. And that's it, period. There's a warrant out for their arrest, and it's in the spiritual. So their days are numbered because it's over for them. Okay, and they want us to go look up the Kanye West. They want us to fly. They want us to spread our wings, take off, and fly. And you see, they're saying the reason that Sekhmet keeps coming out is because we are of a royal lineage. And that the chariot is here because the male, the Pitr, P-I-T-R, Papa Ade, Ochosi. Mawuseg Polisa Vudun et Papa Ade. Achosi. The Pitr. It's the 27 degrees of Cancer to the 4 degrees of Leo. They very precise. They want us to. They're intervening. They're intervening. Mawusag Polisa Vudun et Papa Ade. So Thor, Zeus, Jupiter, Egungun, Papa O, Fogun. They're angry, agitated that the universe is about to seize upon the enemy. They want to be a little raider. Okay, well, we're going to seize upon their stronghold and restore the destiny of the chosen because the enemy has overstayed their welcome. They were allowed in to facilitate lessons for us and to heal karma for them, but they didn't do the right way. They got dogged in their nature and vindictive. So they took their blessings and wiped their ass with them and threw them in the trash or the gutter. Okay, y'all. This reading came at great sacrifice. Just help me out if you could, please, and thank you. I appreciate your birthday wishes, but what I need now is tell me what's going on, because a week from now, I'm going to come back and deliberate my findings for the celestial judgment that took place. These enemies are at judgment right now. Eight of Swords, when it won't leave. Seven of Swords means that there's a bolo out. Be on the lookout. APB, All Points Bulletin. The universe knows. There's hunters, bounty. There's a bounty out for them. Five of Swords. Does that make sense? Fatwa, vendetta. You understand? That it's out. It's done. It's done. They haven't been caught. And see, when this is all over, it's going to be the Ten of Swords, simply because that means they were sentenced to eternal damnation. At the very, 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 very least, it'll be Ten of Wands, meaning they need to go through a cycle of purgatory. Okay, baby, I'm gonna go and make breakfast, but I love you so much. It's an honor and a pleasure to serve you. Thank you for allowing me the privilege to do so. You know, honey, I'm your spiritual bestie. I'm not your gay best friend. I'm your spiritual best friend. I'm your priestess. Girl, I go hard for your soul. That's my job, okay? To save your soul, okay? That really is my job. My job is to turn a light on here, okay? To open up the door, open up the path, open up the road for you to make it to the promised land. Not that you can't do it on your own, but it's easier when we can all support each other, okay? And that's my function in the world. All I ever want to do is pray for you. All I ever want to do is come through, pull through, stand on business, but that's spiritual business. Okay, baby, so take good care. Let me know in the comments what's going on, how this resonated with you, because I'm gonna go in a week or so and I'm gonna do the deliberations. We're gonna, there's a deck for celestial trials here. So we're gonna go and see what's going on in a week or so. Okay, baby. I'll talk to you soon, honey. Darling, sweetie child. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. Take good care. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Take good care. Bye.